All right, this is Scott Goldie Project Concert 150. Hanging out at Buzzbin. I'm here with Duo Decibel System, and we are playing some Nightmare on Elm Street tonight.
Damn, you have to pay attention.
So,
you talk.
So
Okay, hi.
you're now back at Buzzbin for the first time since election night of last year. Wow. So we are hopefully to a better place in history. Well, I mean, he's president, but anyways, we're here with Duo Decibel System, who came in and just tore it up tonight. You guys were amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. And he's on ball 3.
He's not doing very well.
Not doing well.
I don't like how he's playing.
All right,
Oh, no.
go. You're up now. Take it.
Oh my God, come on.
This is Scotty.
So when we're talking Duo Decibel System, when Duo Decibel System goes into the studio or even into the lab just to say, hey, let's come out with some new Duo Decibel System music, where do you guys begin?
All right, that's a great question. So we try to approximate some really cool stuff that we've heard in the past, our favorite albums. One example, Miles Davis, like On the Corner, okay? 1973, 72, right around there. We try to do that, and when we try to do it, it comes out completely different. So we put our stamp on it just based on that. We try to approximate the grooves, the tones, the colors, all the phrasings and all that stuff, and all the little subtle stuff, and it always turns out to be unique, and that's how we approach it, and that's actually the only way we used to approach it, and it's like that's how music moves on. And because everybody's borrowing from each other, okay? You hear something that influences you, and you say, I'm going to try that, but your version of it is completely different from what that person did. So that's how we move. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and
right.
And you guys feel free to incorporate sounds or tracks or whatever you'd like to call them into the background. How do those come into play? Because do you come up with your guitar and drum and vocals first, or do you say, hey, I heard this sound, let's try and incorporate this?
It's both. It's coming from two directions at that point.
Okay.
So there's certain sounds that I hear that I like within, presets, by accident, I just came upon the sound by turning a few knobs, and that's how the sounds come in. Mel writes from something that she just is inspired by, and we try to combine the two if they're in the same key, or we change the key, and then we say, okay, it should be at this tempo or that tempo based on how we feel. It's moment by moment. What are you doing? You putting more money in?
Come over here so you can see my skills.
Yeah. Yeah, you've still got one more ball to go here. Yeah, you still got another ball.
So anyways, Mel,
we did much better on the Simpsons machine, as you could see.
No, we're trying to do two things at the same time, but it's cool. So.
I know. Oh.
Well, that's. I mean, this is kind of like Duo Decibel System in
live. Yeah.
Yeah, live.
I know. This is actually how it works.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the effects work and sometimes they don't, and we have to improv on top of that. Yeah. So.
I used to be a pro at this when I was a kid. I was. But wait, we're better on The Simpsons. You want to come over there?
You're better on The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
oh wait, I think it just told you to shoot again.
Another ball.
I think it just threw another ball at you.
You talk, I'll shoot, okay?
Oh, okay. So what do you want to know? Hi.
So when you write lyrics to songs for Duo Decibel System, where do your lyrics come in? Are they something you've thought about beforehand,
No.
or?
They're usually spontaneous.
Oh, okay.
There's been instances where John will have stuff ready for us to record in the basement of his house in his studio, and I'll just sort of write as we're recording. And other times I'm writing words at home, but they're coming out.
What happened the other night was a perfect example. So I concocted some grooves in my basement studio, and I put them on my sampler pad, and I cued them when I showed up at Mel's house for rehearsal, and she was upstairs, she heard them, and she came down and just started writing immediately.
Yeah,
like, just
frantically
like,
writing.
and like without playing guitar, just like singing over the top of them.
Yeah.
And that was the way it was. It was like, it was very, it was like totally just spontaneous and like well done. So,
And even when I'm writing, when I'm writing on my end with the guitar, it does happen like that as well, or I might have a melody in my head, and to remember that I have to attach words to it, or I won't remember it.
Okay.
Once I attach words to it, I'm good. That helps me kind of remember how I sang it,
So, folks, it's the band that goes on the fly in rehearsal and comes up with stuff and says, let's be brave enough to take this into concert.
Yes, and that's the big argument between us, because she wants to take it out and play it live way before it's ready, and I'm like always like worried about that, but I gotta admit it's fresh.
Well, I
love
love that. Like I've had situations in the past where I've written a song and wanted to play it the night I wrote it if I had a show.
Well before it's ready, but
Yeah.
I love that. And who decides it's ready? Not us, the audience, right?
Yeah.
Or the listener. Yeah.
It's a good way to just get it out there, and I don't know.
So anyway, most of the stuff you heard tonight was evolved over like months and years, and it's actually still going to change. It's going to change down the road more than that, and I love that. I love the fact that it's a piece of art that's going to live and breathe and go up and down and like in and out and go to a different land someday that we were respecting. I love that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's organic. I guess we think of a lot of the stuff as organic. Since we started playing it and wrote stuff, as we get more comfortable with each other and the song, we're able to.
And by the way, I broke a big taboo within the band. Whenever we get a photo take or a video, never have a drink in your hand. And I had a beer in my hand for a long time.
Oh no!
And I told apologize to anyone that sees this. That is so bad. Okay.
This channel has broken almost every taboo you can break. So, as long as people keep their clothes on for this, it's cool.
Right, no. And thanks for like asking us questions. Scotty, you're like doing a great service to like the world with all these interviews, seeing all these bands and like making them known and like asking them the good questions that you do. So thank you.
Okay, well thank you. And I'm gonna go check out the battle now. It sounds like they're getting ready to start.
Thank you. And here, get this on.
Thanks, Scott.
Here, that
Boom.